Hey my soul tribe, it's your girl Masira, aka the Empress, and this is our July full monthly read for the collective. So, the beginning of the video, you'll see the full spread. Slow it down and have a look for a close up. Right, so I have our spread here in front of me. I meditated over the cards, and yeah, let's get into our read. So, our overall energy, we pulled two crystals, so dual energies in the month of July for us. Those energies were, the first one I pulled was rhodochrosite. Pretty stone, looks something like rose quartz. So the rhodochrosite is pretty much our go-to stone when we're heartbroken or what's the other word? Heartbroken or bent. So this is our go-to stone when we're grieving. The stone will help us to get through the grief. It reminds us that the grief is only temporary, and it will pass. That's what rhodochrosite is. That's what the energy is bringing for the month of July in regards to rhodochrosite. Now their second one, epidote. So the epidote one is pretty much our upgrade stone, our maximizing stone. So anything that it touches, it maximizes. It makes positive vibes better ones and negative vibes worse, guys. So if you're feeling down, keep the stone, the epidote, far away from you. Yeah, and if you're feeling good, chuck it in your pocket because it'll help you to feel even better. Right, and so beautiful, beautiful energies in the month of July, both light and dark, signaling that we are pretty much moving out of a dark place and into a lighter one. So along with our energies, the vibe we pulled, wow, the wisdom of the hidden oracle, of the hidden realms. We pulled the Arrow Master. So the Arrow Master is all about hitting the mark, setting intentions, and detaching from the people, places, and things that no longer serve us, guys. So overall energy and vibe, guys. Like I said, pretty much dual energies working together this month to emphasize on self and self-care vibes. Harvesting back our energy from and letting go of the people, places, and things that no longer serve us. Setting sail towards our targets, our heart's most pure intentions and desires, and trusting in the universe and its process to bring this back to us tenfold. That is our overall energy for July. So very, very beautiful, nurturing energy, just like the sign of Cancer, which is the sign we are currently moving through at the moment. So shout out to all Cancers. Happy birthday for this month. Before I forget, I have two people that are very close to me. That is my father and my sister. They celebrate their birthdays this month. So happy birthday to my dad and my sister, from me and my family. Sorry, before I carry on, I will add at the end of this video, I'm going to finish it with a moment of silence for a good friend of mine who we lost 15 years ago, this month on the 5th. His name is Jackie. So yeah, let's get into our read. So week 1, guys, the energy and the vibe that I pulled us for week 1 was, so Libyan gold, Tektite, another awesome stone. The bottom of that one says Banishal Blaz. Sorry, I'll get a better camera as time goes on in order for you guys to see the cards properly and in focus. And the vibe I pulled with that for week 1 was relationship. Now this energy and the vibe pretty much is telling me, you know, that some of us could be lacking in motivation to take the first step towards, you know, setting those intentions or taking the first step towards getting to where we want to be, especially in regards to self and others. So yeah, our week one is pretty much highlighting our relationships, particularly with ourselves, specifically with ourselves, first of all, and then that of our relationships with others. Taking a good look at them. Now, guys, I'm going to get into the clarifiers for week one to see what's going to happen in there, happen for us in week one. But before I do that, I just want to say that as I was shuffling for those clarifiers for week one, the devil keeps presenting himself. So when we are shuffling, well, when a reader is shuffling through the cards and the devil presents himself like he does, that's pretty much a warning. Every reader knows that. So I heeded that warning, and I put him down over here. I put the devil down and I asked him, what's wrong? What's in the cards? I clarified him with another card, and that card was the Three of Pentacles, guys. So very, very strong earth energy in our warning. Possible Capricorn male, young Capricorn male, I would say. Yeah, so we have a warning for week one, guys. With the Three of Pentacles, our warning is pretty much about... So Three of Pentacles, if it was in the upright position, represents a group of people coming together to create something, or working together to create something. But because it's coming out to clarify our devil meaning toxicity, bad things, well, obviously the card's name speaks, but yeah, so because it came out with the devil to clarify our devil, should I say, this is telling me that there could be a possible situation with a group of people working towards you in the first week of July. So yeah, so this could be a group of people that is collaborating to work against you, or this could be even a toxic group of people that you are working alongside, that you know that you shouldn't be, and in order to grow, letting them go will be the best thing. So yeah, just take the warning how it resonates with you guys. But yeah, the cards are pretty much telling me it's about a group collaboration in some way. Now, let's get back into the reading itself, Right, the two clarifiers that I did get to pull for week one were the Seven of Swords and the Hanged Man. Now, both those cards came out in reverse, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, guys. Especially the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse. Now, if the Seven of Swords came out in the upright, that represents pretty much... So, the Seven of Swords is the thief of our deck, the thief card of our deck. So, if it came in the upright, and as I said, when I was shuffling, I grabbed the devil presented himself, that's a warning. So, I would have had to have warned you of possible theft. So, just saying, with this card coming up in the devil as well in the first week, keep your belongings close, and yeah, close to you, and your property secure. That could be for some people. Well, anyway, let's get right back into it. So the Seven of Swords and the Hangman in reverse, guys, for the first week. Not necessarily bad cards, and with the energy and the vibe, speaking of looking at self in relationships, you're probably asking how Seven of Swords and a Hangman can relate. So this relates like this, right? So Hangman represents somebody that is, well, suspended, but able to break free. So what I'm saying is, in week one, guys, especially with the emphasis being on self and relationships, the cards are pretty much telling me that we could be possibly, stuck in a place where we're finding it hard to accept ourselves and the people that we have in our lives. Well, not accept them, not finding it hard to accept them, but finding it hard to, what can I say? We're stuck in our head pretty much about the toxic people, places and things we put ourselves around. We know that it's wrong, right? But we are unmotivated, like I said, with our energy, our overall energy, the gold, Libyan tick-type, unmotivated to take those first steps. So that's why this is presented, because this is showing us that, you know, once we motivate ourselves to take those first steps, then, you know, we could only put ourselves into a better position. So week 1, guys, overall, pretty much coming out of a dark place and taking, you know, really truly looking at ourselves and the relationships we have with others and how they will affect our current situation. Week 1, guys. Now let's head over into week 2. So the energy and the vibe, guys, that we pulled for week 2 were Herkimer diamond. Very, very pretty diamond. Highly sought after diamond for spiritual people and sensitive people like me, because it washes, well, it cleanses our energy after reads, so can be left very drained after certain readings. So this diamond helps to clear all that ugly away and bring our energy back up again. So yeah, Herkimer diamond, everybody, awesome diamond to have. Really pretty too. So along with that, we pulled, our vibe was be honest with yourself. Another awesome card. Awesome energy, beautiful vibe, week 2. So the be honest with yourself card is saying, look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So, going back to the overall energy and vibe of the month. Self-care, guys. Intention. Setting pure intentions into the universe and trusting in the universe to manifest those back to us. That's what these cards speak of, guys. These cards speak of getting crystal clear with ourselves. Look at that Herkimer diamond. Look how clear and beautiful that diamond is. It's telling us, along with the be honest with yourself. See how she's crossing her heart? The angel's crossing her heart. They're telling, you know, it's telling us to get really crystal clear with ourselves. The people, places and things that we know no longer serve us. And getting real, you know, with the fact that we need to let them go in order to grow. So to clarify our energy and our vibe for week 2, I pulled the Six of Swords in reverse. So the Six of Swords in reverse, if it had come out in the upright, guys, that represents being able, well, that represents us moving away from the people, places and things, habits that no longer serve us. But because it's in reverse in our second week, I feel like it's telling us we're finding it hard, especially with our overall energy, getting crystal clear with it and being honest with ourselves. So it makes me, I feel like this card here is just telling us that, you know, it's going to be hard. You know, it's not easy to let go of. So bonds that you've grown over years, you know, you got so used to the person, though you know it's toxic, it's still hard to let go of because you've grown a tie to them, you've grown a soul tie to them, a bond with them, and, you know, even though you know it's toxic, it's still hard to break. So that's what the Six of Swords is pretty much representing for us. So I clarified the Six of Swords, guys, with the Hidden Truth Oracle, because look at this card. Even when she's flat down on my spread, like, I'll just come close up. See how she's looking in the card? So look at her head. It's like she's stuck in her head, like, yeah, in a mental prison. So I clarified her with our Hidden Truth Oracle because I wanted to know what she was thinking. So, from the Hidden Truth Oracle to clarify our Six of Swords for week 2, I pulled these. Well, I tried to pull one card, guys, but a second one also fell out. So, in regards to dual energies, guys, we could be working with the number 2 this month quite a lot, or just dual energies, or doubles, or deja vu, or something like that is highly emphasized this month. Anyway, let's get back to these cards. So the cards I pulled were I hide behind material things, which was the first card, and the second one was I hid who I really was from you. Well, the cards are obviously speaking for themselves, guys. So, with the emphasis of week 2 being on finding it hard to look at ourselves and others, and how toxic some situations could be to our lives, and finding the strength to move away from those. This is pretty much telling us that it's okay to accept the fact that we do have our negative traits. Each of us do. We do use ego as a mask. We mask certain things with material things also. So yeah, so with those clarifying our Six of Swords, this is just emphasizing on pretty much the overall energy and vibe of the week, guys. Just getting crystal clear, and being honest with yourself about pretty much the toxic behaviors you yourself have, as well as others, and how they affect your situation, and how they would affect your overall situation if you set your intentions out without having doubt with it. Right, so that's our week 2. Week 3, guys. So, the energy and the vibe that I pulled us for week 3 were fluorite. So, fluorite is our focus stone, pretty much. This is a stone for the easily distracted. That's what it is. So, just reminds us to keep focused on what we're doing in order to get to where we need to be. So I pulled this energy with Notice the Signs Angel card. Very, very awesome card. Notice the signs. So with Notice the Signs coming out, guys, I'm just going to, for week 3, might I add, I'm just going to say that this card here is awesome. So this card's letting me know that in week 3 we will be, as we set our intentions out into the universe and take that first step for ourselves, that our angels, ancestors, and guardian angels are with us as we make those decisions and set them out into the universe. So guys, be on the lookout for white feathers that will show you that your loved ones are around you. Be on the lookout for birds. Just anything significant that you notice in their week will signal to you that yes, your loved ones are there with you and are rooting for you. So beautiful, beautiful, nurturing energy overall for week 3. We've noticed the signs and sharpen your focus, our fluorite. So pretty much, yeah, heed the signs, guys. Trust in the angels, in the universe. Keep focused. Heed the signs and stay focused. The cards say it all. Pretty much. So to clarify our week 3, I pulled first card, King of Wands reversed, and second card, Ten of Cups reversed. Now, yes, I know you're probably thinking my clarifiers are all reversed, bitch. Did you shuffle? Yes, I actually did. I shuffled, I meditated, I always do, guys. So with the cards coming out in reverse, I don't know what's going on here, but let me tell you, as I look at the future part of our spread, I can see that, we're about to be sitting in some good positions. So, yeah. And remember, you can't have sunshine without a storm. Pretty much, yeah. Well, anyway, our clarifiers, let's clarify our week 3, guys. So I'll clarify. I'll first clarify the King of Wands in reverse. So fire sign energy, straight away. Young fire sign energy. So possible dealings with a young fire sign. Because he came out reversed though, he's not happy, or he's not passionate, or he's losing his passion for either you or himself. So could be yourself, partner, brother, father, father-in-law. Take it how it resonates with you. But yeah, dealings with a possible fire sign, middle-aged fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and he is not happy, guys. So yeah, so I pulled the second card for our third week out, the second clarifier card out, because I wanted to know why he wasn't happy. And I bet you guys want to know too. So he wasn't happy because, well, 10 of Cups in reverse, guys. So if it was upright, that's a total emotional fulfillment. But it came out reversed. So he's angry. He's unfulfilled. You're angry. You're unfulfilled. Take it how it resonates with you. But so yeah, possible King of Wands. I can also see air here. So possible, could be an older air sign. Or as I said before, middle-aged fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Take it how it resonates with you. So possible dealings with one of them in regards to a reverse 10 of Cups. So in regards to them feeling not emotionally fulfilled, guys. With our overall energy being fluoride, and notice the signs. Stay focused and notice the signs. This could be telling us, guys, to either keep an eye out on a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that we have in our lives, or air sign, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, just to keep an eye out, you know, keep an eye out and notice the signs when it comes to this person, whoever they are to you, and what your dealings are with them. Wands are passionate, and there's a lot of fire in week 3, a lot of passion, and with the overall, notice the signs and sharpen focus, guys. Week 3 is pretty much overall all about us taking that first step towards, well, yeah, setting our intentions out into the universe, guys. That's what week 3 is about. Also, going back to our King of Wands and our 10 of Cups, and the fluorite. Stay focused. Notice the signs being there. Yeah, telling us just to notice the signs. Be wary, especially in your dealings with a middle-aged fire sign. So that's our week 3, guys. Now let's head into week 4, our final week. So the energy we pulled for week 4, aragonite, pretty rough textured stone, reddy, orangey, pinky in colour. Pretty though. So our aragonite stone is just, it's our stone that reminds us to reset. It's our meditation cushion stone pretty much, and it just reminds us to find our center, to find where we feel grounded, to balance ourselves, guys. And that came out with our vibe, heart chakra. So yeah, very beautiful energies to end the last week of our month of July, guys. Centering ourselves, heart chakra, like I said, in regards to self-care, and really looking at the relationship we have with ourselves. This pretty much flows back to week 1, 2, and 3, guys. You know, it's just pretty much telling us to, the energy and the vibe is pretty much just telling us to remain, what do you call it, to remain grounded as our intentions sail out and manifest for us, because if we stay grounded and focus on sending our positive vibes as with those intentions, guys. Well, obviously, just like karma, how karma works. You give out something good, you get back something good. Give out something bad, you get back something bad. So these cards are pretty much telling us that if we remain grounded at the end of the month, guys, and centered, grounded, and loving, kind, and humble, and just, just honest to our heart's desires, and there's no way we can't win, guys. There's no way we can't have a victory. So to clarify our energy and our vibe for the final week of July, I pulled the King of Swords. He came out upright. Told you I shuffle my cards. So this is a very intellectual king. So possible dealings in the last week with a air sign, older air sign, male, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could possibly just be this fire sign that we were dealing with in week 3. Take it how it resonates with you guys. But notice how he's sitting on the mountaintop. Around him everything he needs. See how he's just sitting there looking out into the view. He looks comfortable. He looks like he's waiting patiently. He looks like he's on top of his game, waiting patiently. So this card's pretty much telling me, guys, that as our intentions are set out into the universe and manifesting, we are just in a place of sitting there, and enjoying the fruits of the labor that we have already manifested for ourselves, and knowing that the intentions that we set out are gonna come back to us eventually. And if they're positive ones, we're sitting very comfortably on that mountain waiting for those to come back, guys. Just saying. Yeah. So looking good. We are actually, in the month of July, we really are taking a look at ourselves, a crystal clear look at ourselves, guys, at the people, places, and things that affect us, and letting that go in order to open a new door for ourselves. So yeah, it's an awesome energy. I also pulled the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands with the King of Swords to clarify our week 4. Well, to be honest with you, the Knight of Wands actually fell out with the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is pretty much 2 situations, guys. In our last week, 2 situations, 2 people, 2 things, and having to make a decision between them or juggling them. And our Knight of Wands is... So our Knight of Wands is pretty much our fast-moving knight, or a fast-moving message, or something fast, passionate and fast-moving. So together these energies are pretty much telling me, well, because they're at the bottom and they're dual energies, they represent pretty much for me what the reading is overall. We are balancing, trying to bring two, going from, not 2 situations, but going from the darkness into a light. So put it that way. And with it being in our 4th week, and with the Knight of Wands there, this is telling me that we have finally made a solid decision out of maybe another decision, that was just as fruitful as the one we have made, and have settled on that decision, have come to the conclusion that that decision is what's going to be what's best for us, and have moved with passion and intention towards it. Beautiful, beautiful energies overall for the month of July. What else do we have here? So throughout the whole spread, guys, I keep getting the color green. So our color our colour for the month of July is the colour green. A little bit of background on the colour green. So the colour green is a millionaire's colour, if you didn't know that. Now you do. So there is luck in the cards, guys, this month. If there's a lottery going or a raffle around you, grab one, because you might just be the winner. Yeah, a lot of luck and money flowing through the cards, a lot of self-care, a lot of setting intentions out into the universe. So a good time, guys, to think about what you want in your life and setting that out into the universe, knowing that the divine is there, the Most High is there with you to bring that back to you. Yeah, that's pretty much what our month's all about. Now let's grab some numbers for you. So in my reads, I usually do 7 lucky numbers for everybody, and this is every read. Our 7 lucky numbers for July for the collective are 6, 2, 3, 7. What else do we have here? 10, 12, and 18, guys. So where you can, use those numbers this month. Those numbers could also signal a birthday of somebody close to you, or remind you that their birthday's coming up, might I add. Right. What else do the cards say to me this week? So for me, guys, I don't have any more messages. Intuitively, I'm not getting any more messages. So that is the end of my read for July for our collective, and I will sum it up with the overall, I suppose. So that overall was, as I said, dual energies working together this month for us, to emphasize on self and self-care vibes, harvesting back our energy from and letting go of the people, places, habits and things that no longer serve us, setting sail towards our targets, our heart's most pure intentions and desires, and trusting in the universe and its process to bring those back to us in tenfold. Yes, my soul tribe. That is our overall read for this month. If you have enjoyed your time here with me, don't hesitate to like, share or comment, even subscribe to my channel. Take a look through the rest of the channel. I also have a Facebook page, so check that out as well if you would like to. Yeah, that's us. So thank you to everybody that sat here for the read with me tonight. I hope you got your messages. Take from my readings what resonates with you. Leave the rest for who it's for. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys over in the zodiac reads. So to take out this read, I'm going to put my left hand up, and I ask that you do too. We're going to take a moment of silence for my good friend. Thank you and good night.